Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I was actually just thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder how many people out there that film YouTube videos use their camera screen to do their hair. I don't know much about clothes, but my hair looks... Anyway. Because before I was filming, I was like this. It's so foolish. Peter Monn, you are canceled. Anyway, I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album and all of my cameos and merch too. The perfect Christmas present. Dad AF. Okay. Yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before, I sang a Christmas song and I said, just hear those reindeer jingling, and it's, just hear those sleigh bells jingling, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Anyway, all right, you guys, how are you doing today? Happy, what is today? November 18th. It is cold and miserable out in Indiana, and when it's cold and miserable out in Indiana, why not a Jeffree Star video? So we're gonna get to that in just a second. I have a new addition to The Lonely Doll, the dirtiest book in the entire world. Not because of what it looks like on the outside, because I got it at a garage sale when I was 6 years old. Oh my Lord, who's that? Looks like Paul McCartney. Anyway, Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, who are all these people in here? Anyway, it has my name in it, so don't even try it, okay? But we're going to read from The Lonely Doll in just a second. Before we do, I want to give a very special thank you to... that just went across the floor. To Manny MUA for his new holiday launch. Have you guys seen it? Did you watch the video? What do you think? I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm very disappointed that he did not bring back the enchanted lip gloss. That was all I wanted for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is... You think Mariah Carey is going to do her rounds with YouTubers again this year like she did last year? I was so bitter. I was like... These fools don't even know who she is. My God, I remember back in the day when she was on Downtown with Julie Brown. Do you remember that? Downtown Julie Brown. You remember all that? And Mariah Carey was on there sitting in a chair, and they were talking about being up in the club, and people had to do dance-offs and stuff like that to win prizes. Do y'all remember that? These kids today, they don't know who Mariah Carey is. She didn't ask to be with me. No. I got so emotional over it. So anyway, but I think actually that's Whitney Houston, isn't it? Her shirt's just called Emotions, I think. I don't know why I have about every song of hers downloaded into my phone. Okay, and the other person I want to say congratulations to that I can't believe I haven't already is my fave, my one and only, my beauty queen galore, Raw Beauty Christy. Congratulations on your ColourPop launch. Amazing. Everybody is loving it. It's getting rave reviews. So anyway, congratulations to Manny. Congratulations to Christy out there. So let's get into today's video, boys and girls. I haven't done a Jeffree Star video in a few days. So for those of you that want to come over here, I mean, it's been a couple days at this point. For those of you that want to come over here and say, all you ever talk about is Jeffree Star. No, that's not true. See, I talked about Mariah Carey, and I talked about Manny, and I talked about Christy. So you can take that and you can shove that straight up your you-know-what. But anyway, we don't say those things over here because there's 25 cents in the custard, and I don't have that much money, okay? Absinthe ain't that good this month. But let's get into this video about Jeffree Star. Now, I even have notes, y'all. Okay, can you believe it? I have 3 points to the breakdown of Jeffree. Oh, my third point, I didn't even write. Well, I know what it is, Nathan. We're going to talk about Nathan coming back into the picture, supposedly. Is he? Come on now. Foolishness, okay? We're going to talk about confronting all the drama, and we're going to talk about the fake Andre Marhold account being prosecuted and all this kind of stuff. So, let's get into this. The first thing I want to talk about is, I started getting all these DMs yesterday, people asking me, oh my God, are you going to talk about the new Jeffree Star video or this was 3 days ago. It came out, actually, I wrote it down, on the 15th. So, the video that he did called Confronting All the Drama featuring India Farah from RuPaul's Drag Race. What exactly is it that y'all want me to discuss on there, okay? Jeffree Star calls it confronting all the drama. And it is, honestly, probably the most boring Jeffree Star video I've ever seen in my entire life. He has no rapport whatsoever with India. They, like, seem completely awkward together, okay? At the end, he's basically telling India what to do with his makeup because it's a sales pitch, see? He doesn't really care about sitting there and doing this video with India, which is kind of sad because you can tell because India breaks out this picture of the two of them up at probably Access in Dayton, I don't know, circa 1997 or something like that. And you can tell that India's wanted to do this video forever. And the reality is Jeffree can't get another Rue girl to do a video with him, I'm assuming, right? Why don't you ask the Vixen? The Vixen on Johnny McGovern, Hey Queen, said that there was no reason why anybody ever needed to use Jeffree Star's makeup on RuPaul's Drag Race, that she made it through an entire season without using it, and she didn't understand why anybody else would. Why don't you ask the Vixen to be up on your video with you, Jeffree? Anyway, I think India might be the only queen left that will do a video with Jeffree from RuPaul's Drag Race. It was just very uncomfortable for me to watch. Now, I watched it because it was like 21 minutes, 22 minutes long, and I was waiting for all the confronting of the drama. What was the confronting of the drama? Did you guys watch it? It was literally the most boring. Okay, India threw Jeffree up in drag just to be her twin. It was fine. It was okay. It was cutesy, whatever. It was one of the most boring videos I've ever seen, not just on Jeffree Star's. Listen, these days, I gotta tell you, I'm all about those recreating Blockbuster video stores in my basement. Okay, those are the videos that I'm after today. So I could care less about all this hocus pocus tomfoolery. I don't care about all this, okay? But anyway, there is no drama confronted in this video. None whatsoever. And Jeffree Star knew that he was not gonna get any views in this video if he just put, India Farrah throws me up into drag. Woo, who care, okay? So he calls it confronting all the drama. Do you know what the drama is that's confronted in this? Is that India, on Snatch Game, on RuPaul's Drag Race, for the All-Stars, she did Jeffree Star horribly. It was embarrassing. It was so bad, okay? And that was the drama that they were confronting, supposedly in this video. I mean, I waited and watched this whole damn video for you. For you. Now listen, okay, I understand that times are tough, okay, I do, you know. I was just reading my favorite book the other day, The Lonely Doll, The Life and Times of Jeffree Star. And I guess I missed a chapter, I don't know. So I was going in here, and The Lonely Doll by Dare Wright, and if you go in here, once there was a lonely doll. Her name was Jeffree Star. She lived in a nice house in the Calabasas, Hollywood Hills, and had everything she ever needed except somebody to film a video with to make it look like they were real good Judies. But she didn't have no good Judies. She was very lonely. Very lonely, it says right here. Okay. Every night when she said her prayers, she pleaded, please, Satan, please, God, Satan, whoever, I don't care at this point, I'll pay you. Just send me somebody to do a damn video with, so it looks like I have some friends, okay? I can't buy no more boyfriends. Allegedly. Conspiracy speculation, it's all fiction, see? Every morning when she ate breakfast or drank a Red Bull, all by herself, she sighed and wished for company. I just wish I could have somebody to film a video with. I pissed off everybody. James, Manny, Nikita, they're all gone. Even Gabriel Zamora. No! Jeffree, no. Won't do a video with me. Then she looked out on the street one day. There was India Farrah going, me, my career's over anyway. India Farrah tried to ruin Alexis Mateo, and Alexis Mateo put her in her place. Anyway, and then that's who Jeffree Star has in the video. And then on the video, this was what was so uncomfortable about it was, if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and you watch this Jeffree Star video with India, what you realize is there's one person in the world that doesn't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and that's Jeffree Star. Because he didn't have any clue what was going on the show. He was like, yeah, those girls really tried to get you this season, didn't they? Or something like that. I was like, girl, did you even watch the show? Like, seriously, that is so embarrassing that you would even think that, okay? India got called out for being a liar. India got called out for contriving some drama. Just like you do. So I'm sure that's no mystery to you. But he was like, oh, everybody's coming for... It was like, I was so embarrassed for Jeffree. I was like, the 821,874 people, minus the 4 million people you probably get when you actually put an ad on your video, okay? I mean an ad, like, so people see it that don't watch it. The 821,874 people that see this video will know one thing. You don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race. So anyway, so there's that, okay? Then everybody else is talking about the fact that, he's getting so few views on this video that his numbers are just tanking at this point, you guys. Okay, he usually gets between, his last video got like 3.5 million views. The video before that got 4.5 million views. It's sitting at 4.5 million views or something like that. And this one got less than 1 million views. What? And this is and India does his makeup with the blood, what's that, Blood Money palette or whatever. Okay, he's got 2 ads out for the, I mean, you guys, it is bad. It is bad. And if you're a lover of Jeffree Star, keep on being a lover of Jeffree Star, okay? And, you know, it was funny they referenced the Titanic about Rose, the color Rose or whatever in the thing, because that's what it's going to feel like, okay? When you're one of Jeffree Star's fans, you're going down with the Titanic. Because it's bad, you guys. And Jeffree Star has done this to himself. I have seen Jeffree Star fans and stans excuse so much crap away in the last week. It's unbelievable to me. We're going to talk about Nathan in just a second. But the things that these people speculate about Nathan and Jeffree, like, you guys, seriously? Like, seriously. Okay, after all this time, can we just call it out for what it is? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just stop playing games and charades, okay? The days of, like, bowing down to Jeffree Star and believing his every move, those days are kind of over. And I think that Jeffree Star is starting to kind of figure it out. And it's really sad, kind of. Like, it's kind of like watching, you know, like, I don't know. It's like if your friends would, like, put this movie together and you were really excited for them, but it was, like, a really bad movie, and you're like, ooh, this is, like, this is uncomfortable. Like, this is sad, right? It's kind of like that, okay? Except for Jeffree Star's not my friend, and he never will be. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He hasn't invited me to the castle in the sky. I mean, not even a magical wand at Hogwarts at this point can, like, vanish everything that has happened at this point. His numbers are tanking, okay? He's buying ads on YouTube to push his videos, which other people are doing as well as coming out. But, like, he's, like, the main person that's doing this. When you search his name on YouTube, more drama videos come up than his own videos. And it's not because Jeffree Star is shadow banned, so don't start that stuff with me. It's because nobody cares, okay? People have lost interest with Jeffree Star. If Jeffree Star 6 months, what he should have done was, he should have paid Andre Marhold to come out and do a tell-all video on him to keep the drama up, okay? Because then people would have at least been interested in him. But at this point, people aren't even interested in him. And I don't even know at this point, honestly, if Jeffree Star came out and he did some video being real honest, genuine, and sincere with his audience, if he was like, hey, like, I want to be, you know, a different person and blah, 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 and whatever. Because there were some very cringeworthy jokes, you guys, even in this video with India. I was like, some of these jokes, I don't know what I think about, you know? And the thing is it's hard not to watch him, like, under, you know, like a fine microscope these days. I don't even know if he came out at this point and just did some reach over. I was gonna say something else. Some reach over, you know, turn on the camera and just be real honest with his audience. I don't even know if that would work at this point. S'mores. Did I say s'mores? I'm hungry. Anyway, I think people are just bored of him. I think people are bored of him, okay? There's nothing exciting about him anymore. His makeup is subpar. Let's just be for real, okay? It's just not that exciting. You know, I just think that Jeffree Star's days are over. And Shane Dawson can't come out and saint him. You know, Trisha Paytas, nobody cares about his friendship with Trisha Paytas. So it's like Jeffree Star is standing out here all alone. And people aren't even excited about his drama anymore, you know? And the thing is he lies through his teeth. He straight up lies through his teeth and people believe it, okay? And here, let me give you an example of that, right? So I went back and I wanted to watch. Now, I follow this fake Andre Marhold account. I still follow it, okay? And I don't know why, for SHI Toot and Giggles, but, I mean, it's totally stupid. All it is, here, I can pull it up for you right here. All it is him trying to get, like, scam money out of people, okay? Because he's constantly saying that he is giving away this amount of money and giving away that amount of money and blah, 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 whatever. I was actually just looking at it. Okay, so where is it at? Here it is, the fake Andre Marhold account. Sent $2,100. It's all this stuff about sending money. He sent all this money, $2,100, da-da-da-da-da-da. He says on here, sorry to hear you definitely got my help. And then he's all these like fundraisers, steps to receive COVID relief. Step 1, Cash App. $10 to $100, not, okay, and then it's like all these things you have to do. He still has $71,511.93 available. He says, I have $50,000 I want to give away within the next month, on and on and on. Okay, now this is what's interesting to me, okay, is that this account is still up and active. It is no longer saying anything about Jeffree, but literally up until like a week ago, it was. Like up till a week ago, I screenshot it, and he said something about like, Jeffree agreed, and I agreed that I wouldn't say anything about him anymore. I mean, he still is pushing this Jeffree Star narrative like it's really the true Andre Marhold, right? So I went back and I watched Jeffree's video about when he talked about this. And he said on there that a random person made a fake account of Andre and made up a bunch of crazy stuff about him, okay? Now, and he said now they're scamming people out of money, and that it turned into this whole crazy legal thing, okay? Well, what's interesting to me is that that video was posted on 10/10, okay, October 10th. It has been exactly 40 days today since that video came out. He then goes on to say, now that that's over and that that person is being prosecuted and all those fake accounts we found out who you are, thank God for IP addresses and law enforcement. All of those fake accounts, including the fake account that came out and said, made all of these horrible allegations towards Jeffree Star, which are not true, those accounts are still up. This account's not being prosecuted. It's active. It is active. To this day, it is active. It is active as of 5:31 p.m. It is active into up to 2 hours ago. So how is a person who's been prosecuted by the law, okay, law enforcement means law got involved, which every person I've ever known in law enforcement that I talked to about this, not every person I've ever known, but you know, people that I've talked to, attorneys I've talked to, law enforcement people said law enforcement would never get involved in this to begin with. This is more of like you would sue people, okay? So you have found the IP addresses for all the fake accounts. Why? For Andre Marhold, that they're not even saying anything about you. You've now prosecuted these people and you're now suing these people. Where is the evidence of that? Okay, or where is the update on that? The account is still going. Or do you choose to just come on video and say whatever comes out of your mouth and hope that your people believe that? I don't believe it, okay? And I would like to see a follow-up, and I would like to see the prosecution of that. And those things that were alleged against you, I don't believe that those things to be true. But like, you can't just come out in a video to 4 million people and say that this person's being prosecuted for this, and they're still active, okay? Or you are a liar, and which is it? Because if you are lying about this, then what else have you lied about to your audience? That's what I want to know, okay? So anyway, the next thing that we're going to talk about is Nathan Schwandt apparently being back. I started getting so many DMs about this, and I was like, when did Nathan Schwandt go away? Because I follow Nathan Schwandt on Instagram, and he's always throwing up a skate picture or something like that, you know? He is, listen, you want to talk about, this is what's so interesting to me about this relationship. I don't know what I think about all that in retrospect, you know? I'm just saying. I ain't putting no conspiracy speculations out there, but I don't know what I think about all that in retrospect. You know what I mean? Anyway. So, you know, here you got Jeffree Star, who blocks people literally left and right constantly on, you know, Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else. He is the most bothered, he's the most bothered person on social media. That's what I say, right? And then you have Nathan, who he was with for 5 years. I think it's interesting that it was like right at the 5-year mark, you know? But anyway, just saying, allegedly, and conspiracy speculations. Nathan is literally like one of the most unbothered people. I mean, like truly, truly like unbothered, like can't be bothered whatsoever, you know? Like I was seeing all this. So he posted a picture on Instagram, and it was, I think, in Bora Bora. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up for you. Let me get out of the new boyfriend, Andre Marhold's account. Hold on. Where is it at? Nathan. Where are you at, Nathan? So Nathan posted a picture here. I'll post it up right here. It's from Bora Bora, French Polynesia. I don't know if this picture is new or if this picture is old. I'm assuming that the picture is not new because when you go to his Instagram story, he's standing in his bathroom and he put dirty mirror selfie up there. But anyway, the comments underneath here. The last time he posted a picture was November 6th. So it's not like he's been gone that long. I don't know what people were talking about. He was also in his Snapchat, I believe, posting some pictures. But he was posting pictures actively. So anyway, what's interesting about this is the comments underneath here. Someone said, glad to have you back as an individual. Someone said, I want to hear his side of the story. Somebody said, and this is interesting, like, I was, like, seeing this, like, I was reading some, like, you know, gossip thread about these people where they were talking about, like, oh, no, Nathan would never do that to Jeffree, blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Nathan signed a non-disclosure agreement, and I'm sure that he was treated very well financially in the parting of ways, okay? Let's just be for real. Like, I don't know what kind of world you guys live in that you think that people just like, that, oh, I'm such a great guy that I'm never going to talk about this kind of stuff, which maybe he is. He doesn't seem to me like somebody that really wants to get messy. But are you, something just flew into I think it was the hair from this fan. Flew all the way up here from Tampa, Florida. Anyway. I'm going into the Eileen Warnos voice, and I can't do that today. Racketeering ladder climbing. Thanks a lot, society. I can't. Anyway, I can't go to Eileen Warnos today. Okay, listen. Okay, I think that Nathan is probably a really nice guy, okay? I do. He likes to skate and work out and just kind of hang out and whatever, okay? I'm sure he's just a whole lot of fun. And he's probably a real nice guy. But you guys think for 1 second, who really believes for 1 second, like this is so laughable to me, that anybody would believe that Nathan just is choosing not to say anything about Jeffree Star because he's a really nice guy. Like, seriously? Seriously? No. Okay. They were together 5 years. That's 2 years away from common law. If you don't know, common law is considered 7 years. And so he had some proprietorship over all of this. And, you know, you have to believe that Nathan didn't think, I mean, we still to this day don't even know why they broke up. They just fell out of love. They just fell out of love. That happens. Couples fall out of love. I get that, right? But don't you think you'd fight a little bit more? I'm just asking, okay? Don't you think you'd fight a little bit more for your love when you have literally done nothing for 5 years but wore Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Supreme, broken Supreme Louis Vuitton, a skateboard, skated, gone to the gym, eaten Taco Bell, and gone to Bora Bora? Don't you think you'd fight a little bit more for your love relationship if you were about to lose all of that and get sent home with not one dime? I'm just saying, I think you would fight a little bit more for all that. And maybe there is some fighting going on, I don't know, behind the scenes. That could be. So anyway, allegedly conspiracy speculation, I have no idea. So anyway, but apparently he's back, and people are like, he's going to get back together with Jeffree Star. I saw that on like this thing on Twitter. I was like, Jeffree Star and Nathan aren't getting together. Okay, that's up, that's over. So we can move on from that. That's not good. If that happens, I would be like literally shook. Like, you want to talk about shook? I would though. I would be shook. I would be really surprised if that happened. Anyway, by the way, congratulations to Jeffree Star on the release of the Blood Money palette as well, since I congratulated Manny and I congratulated Rob Beauty Christie. I'll congratulate Jeffree Star too. And, you know, if Jeffree Star gets back together with Nathan and that's his love partner and they start reading the 5 love languages and go to relationship retreats and all that kind of stuff, hey, more power to it, you know, and all that. I really did. I have to say, there was a very, very long time that I really believed in everything to do with that relationship, and I honestly thought that they would get married. I was kind of surprised, but then looking back, I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Bye.